Good morning, good morning. Today is Saturday, May 25th, 2024. I am back with another episode. Getting ready to hang out with my son in a little while and enjoy the rest of this weekend. It is scorching hot outside. So I'm not sitting in the car right now. Well, I got AC, but it's hot. So I'm back with another episode, and I thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it, right? Thank y'all as always. And I know I sound like a broken record, but hey, even broke records play sometimes. So thank y'all for tuning in and for all your support. I'm going to get on your email topic. Don't y'all fret none, you hear? I told y'all I like to swap it up sometime. But I'm getting right back on your email topic. I haven't forgotten you. I knocked a few of them out in a row, and I take a break, and I'm going to knock a few of them out in a row. I want to keep something to talk about. Trust me, I got you. So, this episode here, now y'all, I'm going to tell y'all something if you don't already know it. Nothing stays the same, right? Life is ever evolving, ever changing. Nothing stays the same. Life is ever changing, ever evolving. As the song says, this train gonna keep on rolling. Now, with that in mind, as the world is changing constantly and constantly evolving, in order to survive, a species, any life species, human beings, animals, what have you, as the world changes, as life changes and evolves, the only ones that will be able to survive are the ones that are able to adapt and change also, and evolve also. We must be able to adapt and change to the new world as it evolves. If you choose to remain steadfast and I'm holding tight, ain't changing, I'm gonna stay just like it was in the 50s, in the 40s, I ain't doing nothing no different. My same financial plan, the way I love, the way I trust, whatever you was doing in the 50s and 60s and 70s, or however long it was in the past, and here we are in 2024, new world, new age, new times, new everything, and you refuse to adapt to where you are right now, you ain't gonna make it. You're gonna fall by the wayside eventually. Evolution will eventually phase you out, and your offspring and your kind will eventually be phased out. You must be able and willing to adapt to survive. That's law. It's always been like that. There's not nothing I'm making up. There's not nothing it's just content. Facts. You must be able to adapt to the times you're living in, or you won't continue to go further. You won't continue to progress. It's about making progress, growing, changing, evolving. The world is constantly doing that right before our eyes, and if you refuse to change with it, you will be left behind. Some of y'all okay with being left behind. I don't want to go no further. That's fine. Stay your ass right here where you at, or go back in the past. But you ain't going to the future. You ain't gonna make it if you don't adapt. If you are a survivor like moi, or if you're not a survivor but you want to be one and want to learn how to survive, you need to listen to moi. I am a survivalist. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. I know how to survive. because I know how to adapt, adjust, and change. I'm nothing how I was 30 years ago, 20 years ago, 5 years ago. I'm constantly evolving, improving, adding, getting better. If you don't do that, wherever you stop evolving at, that's where you're going to be stuck at. If you stop evolving 20 years ago, you still stuck 20 years ago where you was then. You have made no more progress. You still in the same boat you was in 20 years ago because you refuse to change and adapt to where the world was 20 years ago and moving forward to where we at now. Now, with that being said, as the topic suggests, this is about, especially to women. Especially to women. Now, we're going to look at our economy. The wages. Y'all hear it all the time. If you own any social media site, you hear it. Everybody broke. The economy is in the tank. $25 an hour ain't no money no more. That's working broke now. $30 an hour. That ain't like it used to be. Back in the day, you made $25, $30 an hour. You was balling. Just 10 years ago. Just 10 years ago. I ain't talking about 40 years ago. Let's say 15 years at the most, which is 2024, 2008, 2009, you making $25, $30 an hour, or you in the game. If things would have stayed the same as it was in 2008, 2009, the prices and things like that, if they was like that now and you making $25, $30 an hour, you in the game. You straight. The problem is, the $25 an hour then didn't keep up with as things evolved. Life changed. You have to adapt. So now here we are in 2024, that same $30 an hour ain't nothing no more. 25, 30, that ain't nothing unless you're getting 80 hours a week. But if you're working 40 to 45 hours, 50 hours, something like that, $20 an hour ain't knocking no dents nowadays. So, where you going to this big world? I'm glad you asked. Message to the women that say they ain't going 50-50 with no man on no bill and what have you. A lot of y'all ain't got you ain't got it like you pretending you got it. To where you can pay all the bills by yourself and not be struggling. Because there's men out here that's making a lot more money than most men make more than women. Y'all got more education, but men make more money. Women nowadays are getting more college degrees and more educated than men, but they're not making as much money as men. Men have more skills other than a college degree. So men are able to do other stuff besides their job, side hustles, all types of stuff. So men still out earn women on an average. So, with that being said, for you women out here saying you ain't going 50-50, what I'm here to tell y'all is you need to adapt. In this world here we living in, them old school ways back when the man paid all the bills, that was okay back then. A man could afford to pay all the bills just working at the plant, working at the factory, at the warehouse. He could afford to back then. And you had a housewife. And you ain't have to be rich to have a housewife. There were average middle class, average working men had housewives when I was growing up. That wasn't millionaires and what have you, and CEOs. They were regular working class Joes. Had housewives and was able to afford to take care of the wife and the family on what he made at the plant. It ain't like that no more. So for you women that are refusing to adapt, and because I'm going to tell you this, right now, we're all trying to survive, right? I'm telling y'all to adapt to survive. Not about your ego, your pride, and I'm a woman, you're a man. This a man's role. This a man's supposed to... Throw that out the window. We're in some drastic times right now. Drastic time call for drastic measures. So put your pride and ego to the side, lady, and listen to your boy. I ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong. I don't need you to go 50-50 with me. But what I'm telling you is, it's best that you do for both of us. Now the time, see how the Mexicans do, how we talking about how the Mexicans all on pile up in the house, all on putting in on the bills. It might be 10 of them in one house. It ain't no one of them paying all the bills. They all chipping in. Makes it a little easier. Bob Marley, one of his songs, say, white man help one another on the way, make life a little bit easier. This ain't the time for a man to be out here stressing, killing himself, trying to pay all the bills by himself, trying to prove I'm a real man. So his woman look at me, I got me a real man. This ain't about that no more, baby. Right now, I don't care if both of y'all make 6 figures. It's best for y'all to join together, team up, pay for everything together as a unit. Not know he paying all the bills, you chilling. To show I'm a man. This is what a man supposed to do. What a man supposed to do is survive. What a woman supposed to do is survive over everything else. All that ego, tradition, old-fashioned way, all that stuff there. Bitch, that ain't gonna have your ass surviving out here. You got a man making $30 an hour, he cannot afford to pay all the bills and not be struggling. Fellas, don't be with a woman that'll sit there and watch your ass struggle. Go struggle by your damn self. This ain't got nothing to do with manhood, what a real man supposed to do. This ain't about none of that. This is about the time we living in right now. The economy is fucked. Just about everybody is underpaid, men and women. Most people are not making enough money to pay everything on their own. The people that are out here, most people, that they might not admit it because they want to be on here looking like they balling and got it going on and living their best life. Living my best life and be lying like a mother. If you ain't one of them people concerned about your image and what other people think, you will tell folks the truth that, hey, you need 2 nowadays. Maybe 3. Get your son out there when he able to work. Get his out there and work, put on his bill too. I went to the grocery store the day before yesterday for my birthday. Spent like $150. Ain't get shit. So just imagine a full family, husband, wife, children, all that. And you want that man to do all that by himself. No. This ain't about them old school, old fashioned. We about surviving right now. We got to survive. We got to make it to the other side of this trying time we in. 50-50 is a good idea for you, woman, and for that man. Stop listening to these chronically bitter, single, dumbass women out here telling you otherwise. And fellas, stop trying to be He-Man out here, Macho Man, Randy Savage, or whatever. I pay all the bills. I'm a real man. If your ass a millionaire or something like that, that's different. I'm talking about working class Joe. I'm not talking about dudes bring home $5,000, $10,000 a week, and I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about regular average citizens, $25, $30 an hour, $15 an hour, $20 an hour. I'm talking about y'all. Don't y'all be out here trying to pay all these goddamn bills by yourself and you in a relationship with a woman. Cause you trying to prove to her, I'm a real man. Even though she working too, but her money. My woman ain't paying no bills. You know what your woman doing? While you working, busting your ass, killing yourself, trying to pay all the bills by yourself with that little $25, $30 an hour, you might be making, you probably ain't making that. Most people ain't making that. 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, minimum wage. So while you trying to prove to your wife with your chest stuck out and your head, nose all up in the air with your pride and ego killing you, trying to prove to her, I'm a real man, I'm paying all the bills, and you know you about to die. Stressed out, worried, how you gonna do it? You scuffle and scrape each week, some kind of way to come up with it, but that ain't the way to live. You ain't getting ahead like that. We trying to get ahead, cause time gonna get harder. If you're scuffling now, you're going to be dead 5 years from now. So what we trying to do is get ahead, because when it get harder and harder and harder, you being ahead, it's just what it says, ahead. You're ahead of the hard times that's right on your ass. But if you're struggling now, trying to pay all the bills by yourself, what you going to be doing 3-4 years from now? Because it's steady changing like that for the worse. And what your woman is doing with her money, she's saving an emergency leave your ass fund. And you don't even know it. She's saving an emergency. Just for any man out here in a marriage or a relationship, and your woman working, and she ain't helping you with no bills and going in helping you on no whatever, what she doing is, just in case your ass fall off and can't continue to do what you doing, she gonna have a stash put up to leave your ass. Instead of helping you, she gonna leave you. When you fall off, not if, but when you fall off, cause eventually the time gonna catch up with you, cause your wages ain't keeping up with the price increases. So you might be able to handle it right now. Your wage ain't going up, but the price is going to continue to go up. So it's going to come a time when you ain't going to be able to do it. And when you come to her and tell her you need her help, she going to bounce. And she going to take that money that you've been allowing her, that's her money. That's my wife going to spend no bill on no bill. She going to be done took that emergency, leave your ass stash. She can put up. All women got it. Don't let them fool you. No matter how she cry broke, all women married and in a relationship got an emergency leave your ass fund. If she got a job and working and ain't paying no bill. If you got one of them women where you pay all the bill, even though your wife works, she might pay her car insurance, but overall you pay all the bill. She's saving money for a day that she might have to leave your ass. And that day gonna come real soon if you ain't got nobody helping you through this thing. We need help right now. We gotta help each other. This ain't them days. This ain't Leave It to Beaver days right here, baby. A lot of y'all don't know what the hell Leave It to Beaver is. Go look it up. It was a TV show back, Leave It to Beaver. So I suggest for both parties, it ain't just best for the man, it's best for the woman too. There's a lot of prideful women out here right now that are single by themselves, talking about they ain't going 50-50 with no man, but they out here struggling to pay the bills by their damn self. Well, if they swallow their pride, get with a man, and y'all help each other through this thing, it'll be better for both of y'all. Both of y'all can get ahead now. But your pride got you blinded to the truth. Listen to your bitter lying-ass girlfriends. Yeah, I wouldn't go 50-50 with no man. You see it all over social media, women talking about they ain't going 50-50. But you at home by yourself, not going 100-100 on your own, them bills kicking your ass, but you ain't gonna tell nobody. Damn sure ain't gonna tell no man that them bills weighing your ass out, that you wish you did have somebody to go 50-50 with now, but now don't nobody want your bad attitude having ass. $50-50. In this climate right now, the way the economy is, the way the wages are stagnant, I don't suggest nobody be in a relationship in the same household, marriage or otherwise, and not be going in on them bills together. Pulling that thing together. Working together. If that means, fellas, you got to help cook and help clean up and all that, 50-50 all across the board, y'all got to pull together as a team. This is not the old days. I done told a woman what they need to do. Fellas, y'all, if that means, cause your woman working to help paying the bill, she can't come home and be cooking and all that shit by her damn self either. It's 50-50 all the way across. That means you helping with the chores, helping with the kids. Same as she helping with the, she can't work all day long, help with the bills, and come home and cook and take care of the kids her old traditional ways. This is not old traditional times. Everybody putting in on everything. The man and the woman putting it, see, y'all thought I was gonna leave y'all out, ladies. Everybody putting in on everything, not just the bills. Ladies, y'all, we going 50-50 and half on all of, if not half, we contributing. You might not have, and you might not make as much as me the way you can go completely half on everything. What I'm saying is, it ain't got to be 50-50, but you got to be contributing, helping financially also. You might not be making, the man might be making more than you, so he gonna cover more than you. But you covering something, you bringing, you helping. Y'all working as a team to take the burden and make it a little easier on both of y'all, not just one of y'all. Is that hard to understand? Am I speaking? But I'm just lying. I think I'm speaking clearly. I know some of y'all say I talk funny, and I don't give a damn about that. You listen funny. That's the problem. You're listening fucked up. Until you stupid motherfuckers that's letting the battery in the fire smoke detector bar, I done changed it. So y'all won't, so you can get your panties out your ass. I just had to throw that in there. So, what you gonna do? You gonna stay stuck on your old pride, ladies? Or you gonna listen to Big Ward and survive? Especially you single women that's out here struggling because you refuse to go 50 or 50 or anything with a man on some bill, but you out here struggling to pay him by yourself. You stupid. And you gonna learn, the mama. You gonna learn. There's gonna come a time where you're gonna be begging for a man to go in on the bill with you, and ain't gonna be none available. Cause the majority of them gonna remember you when you, yeah, I remember that bit. Yeah, I don't know how her attitude. You're gonna be begging for somebody to come give you $20 on the bill, let alone try 50-50. Keep playing. As times get harder, the economy gets harder, it's harder and harder to make it, it's gonna get harder on a woman than it is on a man. Because a lot of other stuff a man can't do that a woman can't do. So y'all just depend on that college degree and that little office job you got or what have you. Y'all ain't got the same strength, physical ability that a man had to go out and do all types of stuff. Women, y'all are limited. So as time gets harder and harder and harder, and that only thing you can do, get to where, damn, I can't pay shit with my skill. Where the men at? Too late. You didn't want to go 50-50 when you had a chance. To where you would have already had somebody there with you, helping you through this thing. Before you got to a point to where your skill or whatever it is you can do ain't cutting it no more. A man can go out and do all types of other stuff besides his job. Ain't too many women built like that. See, we as men, we can do our regular job, get off, and go do physical, demanding, strenuous other work to make extra money. How many women can do that? Besides they teach a job or whatever how they got and get off and then go wash cars, fix cars, power wash houses, or whatever. How many of y'all can do that? You better think, ladies. You better listen to your boy. Get out that pride. Pride come before the fall. We got to go 50-50 nowadays. Or at least we got to be putting in together nowadays if you want to go on to the next level. Like I said, this ain't for people that's making high six figures way on up there. You know what I'm saying? That's something different. And a lot of y'all could be broke if you ain't managing your money right. So, but I'm mostly talking about working class citizens with making wages, hourly wages, $25, $30 an hour, that ain't no money no more. And that's all, you ain't gonna treat your fine job paying more than that anywhere. Unless you're on some type of union type thing, some type of trade, skill, whatever. $30, that's you doing shit, where they at? Because the average people around here making between 10 to 15, maybe 18. That's it. Y'all better figure something out. Ain't nothing wrong with going 50-50 with your man. As a matter of fact, it's necessary for both of y'all. 50-50 is best for you too, woman. Don't let your stupid ass girlfriend fool you. Right now, 50-50 don't just benefit the man, it benefits the woman too, because you ain't got to be out here on your own trying to pay all this high ass shit by yourself. Let the pride go, Come on over here into reality and live. Get it, got it, good. Bye.